security clearances, what can someone do to resolve them felonies and still be able to get security clearances? Because even if you're honest and you cannot pass a background check, it's still kind of hard to get the job. So what can someone do to get a, his record or her record clean? Expungement in some area, like the state of Maryland, you have expungements. You have to do a court process. So if you don't have that money to go through, as hiring managers, what can someone do to say, made a mistake, how can I remove something like that off my record?
You want to take that in particular? And as part of that, if it's been more than 7 years, does that help? Anybody? Michelle?
With my particular company, our background check goes back 7 years. And so if you did something 8 years ago, I'm not saying that you shouldn't necessarily reveal that, because on the application it doesn't give a specific date. Or maybe it does. And if it does, then within the past 7 years, if you have something, then you certainly want to be honest about it. Others may think whatever you've done in your history should be noted. But I would say that with certain companies, depending on the infraction, it may or may not hinder your gaining employment with that company. If you are applying for a position in a financial accounting, and you were convicted of monetary theft, embezzlement, or something like that, clearly, then that is applicable to that particular job function, and you cannot likely not expect to get that job. But if I had an instance where we had a young person who, in college, had a DWI, and it was, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and he was now applying for a particular position where there was no driving involved, what he did not apply to the particular position, and so in that case, it was a non-issue,